Have you ever stood at a crossroads in your life, wondering what might have been? What if you'd taken that other job? What if you'd said yes instead of no? What if you'd turned left instead of right? It's a classic what if game we all play. But what if I told you that every single choice, no matter how small, doesn't just lead to a different outcome in your life, but to the creation of an entirely new universe? It sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi blockbuster, right? But this mind-bending idea is actually rooted in a fascinating and very real concept in quantum mechanics called the many worlds interpretation. Today, we're diving headfirst into this theory to explore the possibility that you, right now, are creating infinite versions of reality with every breath you take. To get our heads around this, we need to shrink down to the quantum level. In the world of tiny particles, things get weird. Really weird. Unlike a soccer ball, which has a definite position and speed, a quantum particle like an electron exists in a state of superposition. This means it's in multiple places at once and has multiple properties at once, all until we decide to look at it. Think of it like a spinning coin. While it's in the air, it's both heads and tails simultaneously. It's only when it lands or in the quantum world, when it's measured, that it chooses a single state. This moment of choice is called wave function collapse. For decades, physicists were puzzled by this. Why does observation force reality to pick a side? Then, in the 1950s, a physicist named Hugh Everett III came along with a radical proposal. He asked, what if the wave function never collapses? What if, instead of reality choosing one outcome, all possible outcomes actually happen? According to Everett's many worlds interpretation, when you make a measurement, the universe doesn't just settle on one result. Instead, it splits. A branch is created for every single possible outcome. In one universe, the electron is here. In another identical universe, it's over there. And this doesn't just happen in a lab. It happens with every quantum event, everywhere, all the time. Now, let's bring this back to you. Your brain is a complex machine running on electrochemical signals, which are governed by quantum mechanics. Every thought you have, every decision you make, from choosing your breakfast to deciding on a career path, involves countless quantum events. So, when you stood at that crossroads, wondering whether to take the job in a new city or stay where you were, the many worlds theory suggests you didn't just choose one path. The moment you made your decision, the universe split in two. In one universe, you packed your bags and moved. In another, you stayed put. Both of these universes are equally real. Both versions of you are living out the consequences of that choice, completely unaware of the other's existence. Let's think about something simple. You're about to cross the street. You look left, then right. In one universe, you step off the curb. In another, you wait for a car to pass. Two universes branch off. In the universe where you waited, you might decide to check your phone. That decision itself creates more branches. Maybe you see a text from a friend inviting you out, and you go. In the other branch, you don't check your phone, you go straight home. These tiny, seemingly insignificant choices are constantly creating a branching, ever-expanding tree of parallel realities. This means there's a universe where you became a rock star. A universe where you're an astronaut exploring Mars. A universe where you pursued that hobby and turned it into a billion-dollar company. And yes, there are also universes where things didn't go so well. For every success, there's a corresponding failure in a parallel world. The number of possibilities is staggering, essentially infinite. So, if these other universes exist, where are they? Can we visit them? According to the theory, these parallel worlds are completely separate from ours. They don't exist in some far-off galaxy. They are right here, all around us, but in a different dimension or layer of reality that we cannot perceive or interact with. Once a split occurs, the universes diverge and can no longer influence each other. They become causally disconnected. This solves one of the biggest paradoxes of time travel stories, the grandfather paradox. What if you went back in time and accidentally prevented your grandparents from meeting? Would you just blink out of existence in the many worlds view? No. When you travel back and alter the past, you simply create a new branch of the timeline. The original universe where you came from remains untouched. You've just stepped into a new parallel world where you were never born. Now, it's crucial to understand that the many worlds interpretation is just that, an interpretation. It's not a proven fact. It is one of several ways scientists try to make sense of the bizarre mathematics of quantum mechanics. Other interpretations, like the more traditional Copenhagen interpretation, stick with the idea that the wave function really does collapse into one single reality. Many physicists find the many worlds idea elegant because it avoids the messy problem of wave function collapse and follows the math to its logical, albeit strange, conclusion. Others criticize it for being untestable and philosophically extravagant. How can we prove the existence of universes we can never access? It feels more like metaphysics than physics to some. But let's just entertain the idea for a moment. What does it mean for our lives if this is true? On one hand, it can be incredibly empowering. It means that every positive choice you make, every act of kindness, every step towards a goal, creates a reality where that good thing happens. It gives a profound weight to your decisions. On the other hand, it can feel a bit daunting. Does it diminish the importance of our choices if every alternative is also being played out? If a version of you succeeds no matter what, does it matter if this version of you tries hard? I like to think of it this way. You are the captain of this ship in this universe. The other versions of you are on their own journeys. Your responsibility and your opportunity is to make this reality the best it can be. The existence of a universe where you win the lottery doesn't put money in your pocket here and now. You are living this life, and this is the one that matters to you. The concept of the multiverse isn't just a playground for physicists and sci-fi writers. It touches on deep questions about free will, identity, and the nature of reality itself. Are you the sum of all your possible selves? Or are you defined only by the choices you've made in this timeline? It's a concept that stretches the limits of our imagination, forcing us to confront the possibility that reality is infinitely larger and more complex than we could ever have guessed. Every moment is a creation, every choice a new world. So the next time you're faced with a decision, big or small, just take a second to appreciate it. You might not just be choosing your own adventure. You might be creating a whole new universe. What do you think? Is the many worlds theory a beautiful explanation of a quantum mystery, or is it just science fiction? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'd love to read what you think about this mind-bending idea. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey through the multiverse. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more fascinating concepts from science and philosophy, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. Until next time, keep asking questions.